You can now watch our vlogs in 9 different dubbed languages, including Hindi. Just select your preference and enjoy.
Hello friends, it's a bright and beautiful morning here at Tbilisi, and today we are going to do a day trip, and this will be a guided tour. We will be taken to 4 places: Uplistsikhe, Mtskheta, Gori and Qvevri. This is going to be a long day, but we are really excited. We have come here at the pickup point and we are waiting for the fellow travelers to come, and then we will start our trip.
My name is Mamuka and I will be your tour guide today. If there will be any questions, feel free to ask.
Our travel guide briefed us about the day and the itinerary, informed about the do's and don'ts, and also introduced us to the winemaking history and culture of Georgia. The first attraction of the day was Jvari Monastery, a true gem of Georgian history. Georgia was the first country to adopt Christianity as a state religion, and it all started from here. Built in the 6th century, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the oldest surviving examples of Georgian church architectures. Perched high on a hill, the view from here was absolutely breathtaking. 2 rivers meeting below and the ancient town of Mtskheta quietly resting at their banks. The word Jvari means cross in Georgian, and it stands on very spot where Saint Nino is said to have erected a wooden cross in the 4th century.
Before the Georgia became the Christian country, here was the pagan god. The name of this pagan god was Armas. It was a statue of the man which was built on that mountain. It was made with a gold. So first person who came here to propose the Christianity was one of the apostles of the Jesus, Andrew. But he was not successful.
Our guide explained everything beautifully about Jvari, about Saint Nino, and how Christianity took root in this land. Saint Nino was a young woman from Cappadocia, modern-day Turkey, who came to Georgia in early 4th century as a missionary. But she did not come with army or wealth, just a wooden cross made from grapevines tied with her own hair. She won hearts of the people, including Queen Nana and King Miriam, the rulers of Iberia, which is now eastern Georgia. Around 326 AD, under her influence, King Miriam declared Christianity as the state religion, making Georgia the first Christian country in the world. Step inside and you will find a quiet, peaceful space. No loud decoration, just the sacred cross and faint echoes of prayers. This place is beautiful, though today there are a lot of crowds because of this being a weekend, but still there is a very natural, positive vibe here. I really like it, and from here the valley looks simply awesome. I don't know, for some reason Tbilisi is giving me deja vu of our Bhutan trip. There also around Paro we had several such sites where the monasteries and the temples are on hilltop, and from there we got huge valley view. Wish I could fly my drone here, but they are stopping here for only 30 minutes. So now it's time to go back.
Of the grapes is Qvevri. They started.
So this is our next stop of the trip, the Stalin Museum. And our guide cannot go inside, so we have to buy a ticket and take a local guide.
This museum offers a deep and sometimes unsettling glimpse into the life of one of the most controversial leaders of the 20th century. Stalin was born here in 1878. He went to rule the Soviet Union with an iron fist from 1920s till his death in 1953. While he played major role in World War II and industrializing USSR, his regime was also marked by purges, forced labor camps and mass repression. Split across three main sections, the museum takes you through Stalin's early years, his political journey and his time as the Soviet dictator. You will find a rich collection of personal belongings, photographs, manuscripts and gifts he received from the world leaders. Though videography is not permitted inside, we were allowed to take photographs.
So this was a quite informative tour. We could learn about Stalin, his life, his revolutionary ideas, his initial life, his family. It was a really nice experience, and there are also galleries which tells about the impact of Soviet revolution or Soviet regime on Georgian society and Georgia as a whole.
Just a short drive from Gori, we arrive Uplistsikhe, a surreal place nestled on a rocky hill overlooking the Kura river.
So friends, we have come to the third stop of the day, Uplistsikhe. But before going for the hike, we stopped by the restaurant, we placed our lunch order, and now we are going for the hike. So by the time we come back, the food will be ready. So we got our tickets. We had to pay 20 lari per person because our ticket includes wine tasting also. If you don't want to taste the wine, then your ticket will be 15 laris. And if there are options of taking guided tours also, but since we have a guide with us, we didn't have to pay for that. I believe the guided tour will be 45 laris per head. This place looks really beautiful. There's a river flowing just next to the site.
The landscape here is absolutely breathtaking. Dramatic rock formations, wide open skies, and the river gently winding through the valley below. It felt like standing on an edge of an ancient world, frozen in time.
Our team is getting briefed by our guide. Right now, he is explaining everything in Russian, and next it will be our turn in English.
Normally it's buried in the ground till the head. We are filling in these clay pots with the skins and bones and juice till the end. Then we are closing it hermetically for around from 2 months till 6 months. Depends on type of grapes. When the wine is done, they are removing the wine, they are removing the skins and bones. They're preparing different drinks like oil, cha-cha and wine. And also someone has to clean it. Normally the size of the clay pot starting from 50 liters and going up to couple tons. The bigger ones are cleaned by 2 persons. One is going inside, cleaning with the water and special leaves. So then they are preparing the flour. So only way to attack the castle was the front, where we entered the Uplistsikhe. From this side, around this level, there was the river, Kura.
Okay.
So it was not visible this time. From the other side, opposite side of this, people cut a big hole during the city, so it was not possible to come from the attack from the side, because when they was reaching the top, there was a big hole, so then it was not possible to jump or use any kind of bridges or something.
Okay.
If they built the bridges, that means the citizens of the city had enough time to go through the tunnel and follow the river till the safe place.
So basically, this was an escape route.
Escape, yeah, secret
Okay.
escape. So there's the stairs 112. You can
Okay.
start.
Okay.
Uplistsikhe means fortress of the Lord, is one of the oldest cave settlements in Georgia and even in the world. This incredible city, carved entirely into sandstone cliffs, dates back to the first millennium BC and was once a major religious, political and trading hub for pre-Christian Georgia.
Now we are going to enter the tunnel. So basically, this was an escape route for the settlers of the old city. This is quite steep climb, so please ignore my panting.
As we climbed through the ancient stone paths, we explored rock-cut halls, storage spaces, wine cellars, secret tunnels, and even pagan temple. The scale and complexity of this city are mind-blowing, all built without modern tools, yet still standing strong.
What a view! Amazing. It's quite a walk here. And right now, I think it's close to 2 p.m. and today the sun is very strong.
This city was built 3,800 years ago, so there's no explanation who did it and why. But there's a legend that people created this city to the god, their pagan gods, where they can live, and also it was a city for the people to serve this god. When it was functional till 14th century. In the 14th century, the Mongols attacked this castle and they destroyed this city. And after that, there was nobody except the monks. If you see the photo of a sun, moon, and 5 stars, it's meaning like in the old pagan gods. Just a reminding, we had part of this history. So sun's name was Nana, moon's name was Yaksar. He was sitting here, always. He was listening on both sides, and then when the both of them finishing the arguments, he was going there. So from the bottom he was seeing only fire because it was dark inside, and he was seeing me, the shadow of me, who was raising the hands and asking about asking Nana about who was the right person and who was not wrong. He was already informed that I have to make the left side winners. So when I was going up asking the question to Nana, when I was finishing my question, he was giving me the answer. In the 11th century, when the Christian church separated two different directions, Catholics and Orthodox.
So Georgian Orthodox Christianity doesn't come under the Vatican City and all?
No.
Okay.
It's coming from the Jerusalem Strait.
Jerusalem Strait. Okay, nice. What an amazing view. But if you have knee problem or problem with heights or balance, then I think it's going to be challenging for you.
For the pagan gods, place where they was praying.
Okay.
And from the three sides of this church, let's call it church, from the three sides of this church, there's a small halls. It was used as a graveyards for the priests who was serving the pagan gods.
So when this church was built?
First church was built in the 4th century. It was an Orthodox one, but because in the 14th century Mongols, sorry, not in the 14th, it was first they attacked in the 12th century. They attacked the castle, destroyed it. In the 14th century, again they repeated. In the 13th, the King Tamara renewed the church, and in the 14th, again they attacked the church.
Okay.
And still, it's standing.
Okay.
But it was built in, let's say, in the 13th century. In good case, animal here, it was cutting the vein, and all the blood was going inside, and it was collecting there. And the priest was using this blood in a different type of rituals.
When Christianity spread across Georgia in 4th century, Uplistsikhe gradually transformed. A small Christian basilica was built right on top of the cave complex, blending the old pagan city with the new faith.
This place is really nice. We like that old church, and now we are going for the wine tasting. Hit the wine cellar that way. So we have to do a lot of hiking for tasting the wine. It seems that you have to earn your wine. You can't just buy it. I need to really watch my steps, because while talking to you, I should not lose my focus. It will be a nasty fall if I do. This place is amazing, guys. While Georgia trip, you should not miss this place. Amazing.
Georgia is often called the cradle of wine. It has one of the oldest winemaking traditions in the world, dating back over 8,000 years.
So this is the place to test the wine.
Hello again, I'm gonna be your guide today. And here you will taste 4 different kinds of wines. These are the exclusive wines, and you can only see them, buy them at the end if you want, or taste them only here. It's like food leather, dried food.
Okay.
This one is dried plum, dried apple, and this is called chuchkhela.
Chuchkhela.
Yes, there's nuts inside and outside grape. Yes, outside grape, inside nuts.
Okay. And this is like this Georgian cheese or special?
Yes, this cheese is made for you. It is used for making acharuli khachapuri.
Oh, okay, okay.
So first wine you will taste is called Goruli Mtswane.
Koru?
Goruli Mtswane. The wine is called Goruli Mtswane.
Okay.
You can see there. The sort of the grape is also called Goruli Mtswane. This is our sort grown in Georgia. This is white dry wine, and back in the time with this sort, Goruli Mtswane, we made champagne. We are also making it.
Archaeologists have found evidence of grape residue in ancient clay jars or quarries used for fermentation and storage, proving that the wine was made here long before anywhere else. Wine in Georgia is not just a drink, it's part of their culture, identity, and religion, and traditional methods are still followed in many regions. The unique Qvevri method, where grapes are crushed and fermented in large clay vessels buried underground, is even recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage.
So the wine tasting was a nice experience. They allowed us to test 4 types of wines. Along with there were Georgian cheese, dried apricots, and some other snacks. It was overall nice experience. So if you don't have problem with drinking alcohol, when you come here, do take the wine tasting option. It is just 5 laris more to your ticket. Now we are going down. Probably our lunch is ready. I think someone is getting married here. What an experience would that be to get married here in this kind of setup. So we spent some good time and I got some amazing drone views. I hope you will enjoy those as well. And now we are heading towards the restaurant where we pre-ordered our lunch. We're going to have our lunch and then head towards the last destination of the day. It is suddenly very warm outside and this bottle of grape juice will help us to. So we ordered bridge tea, Georgian version of spring roll. It has got chicken filling inside. It tastes really nice, crunchy outside, soft chicken inside. And we also ordered this traditional Georgian bread. That is the family pork meal. How is the food? Good.
Our journey then took us to the ancient town of Mtskheta, one of the most sacred and historical places in all of Georgia. Located just 20 kilometers from Tbilisi, this charming little town sits at the confluence of the Aragvi and Kura rivers, surrounded by rolling hills and timeless landscapes. It almost feels like stepping into a living postcard. As you walk through the cobbled lanes, lined with traditional houses, cozy cafes and souvenir shops, the town feels peaceful, almost frozen in time.
So Mtskheta is not only the oldest town of Georgia, it is one of the oldest cities in the world which is continuously inhabited.
Mtskheta is often called the spiritual heart of Georgia, as this is where the Christianity was first adopted as the state religion in 4th century, making it one of the oldest Christian cities in the world. Because of its deep religious significance and historical heritage, Mtskheta has been recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site. The highlight of Mtskheta is the Qvevri Cathedral, an architectural masterpiece that has stood tall over 1,000 years. Built in 11th century, this cathedral is believed to house the burial site of Christ's robe brought here by local Jew named Elias.
So one of them won, and this Georgian Jewish person purchased from this soldier and bring it to the Georgia. When his sister find out that it's a clothes of the Jesus, the robe of the Jesus, she hugged it and died from the emotions. People was trying to rescue this robe from her, but unfortunately all trying was not successful. Then they just decided to bury her with this robe. Before they built the church, there was nothing, just a flat land. But after the Georgia became a Christian country in 323, first of all they built a cross, put the cross here instead of the church. On this place they chose this place to build the first church. In the beginning they built only wooden church, but time to time the wooden has been changed to the stone one, and it was rising and rising. So this church was built in 1012. They started building 1017 and it was finished in 1029. So 12 years took to build such a majestic building. This one is the third shape of the church. The first one was destroyed by the Persians in the 8th century. The second one was destroyed by the fire and the earthquake, but I don't remember what date. And the last shape was built in the 11th century. Till it's not changed, the shape was not changed till now. This is how many.
So friends, unfortunately we could not go inside because currently the mass is going on, and during this time only Orthodox Christians are allowed to go inside. wine ice cream. How is the taste?
Nice.
So we spent really nice time here at Mtskheta. With this, our tour concludes. So we are going to go back now to Tbilisi. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If so, give us a like. Don't forget to comment and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Tomorrow we are going to Qvevri, and on our way we are going to explore Gori and other tourist attractions. We're going to spend 2 amazing days at Qvevri. So stay tuned, stay with us if you want to see those episodes as well.